Like I said, I'm missing something. And I know that this is a test, a supernatural test. I know because I'm a game developer and I manifest things, and this is a manifestation as well too. I put suns and the wind in my video games. There's sun and there's wind outside right now. That means that I'm inside of somebody else's design. That this is an implementation specifically catered to me. I'm not sure if it's positive or it's negative, but I feel that there's something holy going on, and I'm messing up. You're messing up. That's why we're here. I turned 34 in a couple of days. So I've had quite some time to ponder on this stuff. I'm not just talking out the side of my neck randomly. Everything that I'm saying has been calculated and thought on, perseverated, sat on, derived, it's been watered, it's grown, it's been picked, it's been placed somewhere. I've been thinking, I've been compartmentalized. What I'm saying is true. You know, I realize that when I have dreams when I go to sleep, and especially now that I don't smoke weed anymore, my dreams are full-fledged. I realize that I've been astral projecting. A dream is not a dream. A dream is an astral projection of the spirit. I'm time traveling. I'm spiritually spirited away. Hayao Miyazaki. I'm spirited away. Even right now in this place, as I'm speaking on this phone, I haven't been spirited here. But for some reason, I got trapped here instead of returning back to where I was originally. I believe it's just a hypothesis. But even right now, I'm spirited. It's not funny. I don't even know why I smile. I'm just going crazy. But all I know is one thing: those who don't ask questions don't get out. And I want to get out. At this point, I feel like a door should open up and I should be able to step through it and go on to the next part. But I'm still stuck in sin, I guess. I still have sexual temptation and immorality. Luckily, I've recently slayed one of my biggest demons, and that's smoking weed. It was a demon masquerading as a blanket to numb my mind to the evil and the tyranny of my soul being fed on by the interdimensional beings. And then I realized that that was a part of it as well too. So I let it go. I'm set free. But now what? What's next? How do I get out of here? How do you get out of here? There has to be a way to get out. It's real funny how when I don't talk about it, nobody talks about it, like as if nobody knows that they're inside of something. It's almost like I'm being gaslit by everybody around me. We should all be sitting down and talking about nothing but this constantly. Even at work, we should be all having group meetings on how we can get out of this place. What's going on? Why is there a floating sphere in the sky that's on fire? Why are we burning up? Why is everything so expensive? Why do we have to keep eating and pissing and pooping? What's going on? We messed up somewhere spiritually. That's why we're here. Why do we have to watch everybody we love die? Why is everything poison? Why can't we go from one part of the world to another? Why can't things be free? Why are we in bondage? What are these invisible shackles that are on me? What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't even see it, but it's fucking there. It's fucking there. There's a chain on my neck. There's a chain on my neck. There's a chain on your neck. And if you don't believe that there's a chain on your neck, then you're missing a link as well. You're not paying attention. I'm so passionate because I care. If I died and became an angel right now, I would come and I would save you. I would stalk over you. I'd watch you walk around and I'd save you from this shit. I'd grab you by your fucking spirit and I'd rip it out your body and I'd fly away to a safe place if I was a spirit. If I was an angel. So the passion that you see coming out of me is because I care. And I went out of here. I realized that the little things that I do here have a rippling effect, and I didn't realize it. The people that I help at my job, I see that it's changed their lives, and it makes me mad because I feel like it's such a minute thing. But then again, the ripple effect of it is deep. It does matter, but to what end? As my stepdad used to tell me, to what end am I doing anything? So what if it ripples and then what's going to happen next? Now, I heard recently as well, too, that we're being tested by God and Jesus. And there's a karmic law going on. And whatever we do in this life, how we treat people, when they do us wrong, there's an angelic camera that's being recorded. It's floating around us at all times. It's out there. So, of course we're being recorded. We're way too important to not be recorded. I'm recording myself right now. Of course something's recording me. Duh. And I heard that based upon what we do here will determine our next life if we're going to be in a better place. And I assume that place is still going to be here on Earth, but maybe a different timeline. I don't know. But it's an educated guess. I keep hearing and seeing videos pop up on my feeds on YouTube about what happens when you pass away and how there's an immediate replay of your life. A theater opens up in outer space, literally like a gigantic curtain, and then it goes 3, 2, 1. From the time you're born, and then you review a whole life review from your life to the point you died to how you got to right there in outer space watching the review. And you know what's weird is that you hear it from different races, different parts of the different countries, different people, and they're all saying the same thing when they have near-death experiences or they OD on a drug or something happens. But they're able to come back. But when they did pass away for those brief moments, that's exactly what's happening to people, and it's been recorded time and time again. And you know what? What do you do with them apples? How do you get out of here? How do you get into it? Why does it have to be a constant struggle? Right now, whatever is exuding off of me, something's eating it. I can tell, I can feel it. Like a fucking octopus, an invisible octopus sucking at me. It's like, yeah, Brandon, keep complaining. Keep complaining. My face is stressed. I feel it. I can feel it because I can see it in my imagination. And what I see in my imagination is real. There's not even a point of me making the video, honestly, because I still have to go through my own spiritual journey. Who knows? But like I said, the things that I say have a rippling effect. Maybe what I'm saying might spark that awakening moment inside of you where that leads you on your path of refinement and forgery. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm compelled to make this video. I'm compelled. I'm compelled. I'm impelled. And I'm compelled. I hope that I figure it out soon. I hope that you figure it out soon. Because this is making me sick to my stomach. I don't see a way out. I don't see a way out. And then the ways out that I do come across, they go completely against everything that we are. Don't be a glutton. Don't release your seminal fluid. Don't watch porn. Don't masturbate, because then you take your fluid out of you. Then you don't reach Jacob's ladder. Jacob's ladder is actually the point in the middle of your spine where when you hold your seminal fluid for a long time, it starts building up in your spine. Then it passes Jacob's ladder, which is the middle, which is the barrier to spiritual enlightenment. Then it continues up your spine, and your sperm starts going into your brain, and it gets reabsorbed into your body, and then you open up your third eye supposedly, and then you become enlightened and go to the next level, or start having better luck in this dimension. You start attracting more things, but nobody can hold in the sacred fluid long enough, because the more you hold it in, the hornier you get, the more you want to have sex, the more you do stupid things, and then the more you're trapped in the same circle of repetition of slavery, death, fear, and awkwardness, and no opportunities, and it's a fucking mental asylum. But that's the truth. That's the knowledge that I've stumbled upon year after year. They say you can't smoke weed because it opens up portals. You can't do anything. You just gotta sit up like a fucking monk Don't smoke, don't watch porn, don't have sex, don't do nothing, and just sit up in your fucking body and go through all the trials and just take it and take it and take it and take it. You can't release yourself. You can't have no fucking fun. And that seems like the only way to get out of here. Like, is that the way? Is that the way? And if that is the way, how is that fair to us? That's not living, that's living while you're dying. That's dying. And like I said, it makes me mad because nobody else is talking about this stuff. I'm the only one who's bringing it up. Nobody is talking about it. Makes me feel like I'm in the Truman Show. God bless us all. Is that even the right term?